it Christmas?
It is. Actually, it is Christmas. Yes, that's what it must be.
I'm so excited to have you in studio today. We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. So first of all, let's talk about how's your 2025 been?
That is a loaded question. It's been fantastic. Everything Simple Plan seems to be phenomenal this year and last. Like we're on a weird high where the phone won't stop ringing with beautiful shows and opportunities and tours and everything is awesome. You know, sometimes I'm the one that has to, I'm not going to say slam the brakes, but definitely slow down at the crosswalk to say like, hey, maybe we should go home for a little bit, you know, because all the things that we've been doing have been amazing.
Yeah, and I can't believe, what's it been, 25 years you guys have been together?
Yeah.
And no fights?
No, no. You know, like we talk, overthink a lot of things, talk at length about things that
Sure.
should take much less time to talk about. But no, we're good. We're good. And we've released earlier this year a documentary on the band and the story and like past 25 years basically. And that's sort of where we're at right now.
Does it feel like surreal? Like if you look at 25 years ago and then you think, would you ever thought you would be, I mean, obviously you hoped you would be, but did you ever think you guys would be at this place and be one of Montreal's, Canada's greatest? I mean, seriously. Like how old were you when you started? Ish.
I was 19-ish. But no, like all the there's a lot of archives in this documentary, and it all feels like the first few years, like it all feels like it almost happened to somebody else. You know, like it's been not only so long ago, but it just feels like I was a completely different person back then. Obviously, like you grow up and you mature, hopefully, and you become a little bit different than you were when you were in your 20s.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, I mean, you kind of just hope that things are going to go well and you can sort of plan for the next year and maybe next year we'll do this, but like 25 years in the future, that's just unattainable.
Really, it is true. And how do you feel? I mean, because most artists that we talk to love the Quebec crowds, especially the Montreal crowds. Do you feel the extra love when you guys are here as opposed to performing in other cities? Like it's an extra little special?
100%. Absolutely. Playing here has always been very special for us. I remember one of the first times we sold out the Bell Center. We stepped on stage and 3 songs in, we had to take a beat. We're just like, okay, like the love that we're getting right now, like we all got emotional on stage. We took a few extra seconds between songs. We're just like, okay, we need to acknowledge this, soak it in, you know, like thank the crowd and then keep going. But like every time we play anywhere in Quebec, really, like it's just, we feel that love and it's more like there's a friendliness, you know, it feels like we're friends with everybody there. Like we're not perceived as celebrities. We're just perceived as someone they know that's doing well. It's like, hey, congratulations, guys.
Yeah,
And
there's
we're
a,
just like,
there's a
awesome.
special connection.
Yeah.
Because you're from here.
Yeah.
So they know you get it.
Mhm,
Right? And all
exactly.
the experiences of the culture of this wonderful province. But we're here to talk about a very special foundation that you guys are involved with.
It was supposed to be a small project that we started about 20 years ago now, when we played said Bell Center show that I was talking about earlier. And we figured that it was important for us to leave something more than just the music and what the band has done and just to try to have an impact on our local community and the rest of Canada. And we just basically said, hey, we're going to start a foundation. We're going to gather up some money. We're going to donate $1 per ticket that we sell around the world to this foundation. And then every year we donate it to different organizations around Montreal or Canada and try to make a difference that way. And now we're 20 years in with over $3 million that we've donated. And
incredible.
Yeah, and it's honestly like when we see the stats and when we meet the people that we've helped, it's like how did this happen? You know, this was just us trying to let's try to do some good, and then it just took on a life of its own. But so we're having a special show next Tuesday on the 16th.
Beanfield Theater.
Yeah. So multi layers to that show.
Okay, tell us.
Let me explain. So first of all, specifically around the holidays, people are like, oh, I wish I could find a way to help out and find a way to give back. And then they're like, okay, let me try to get a little bit of money and give it to someone. And then you're like, but which one do I pick? You know, like it gets difficult. So I think with this, not only do you get a cool show and a fun event out of it, but we've already picked a lot of great organizations that donate back and try to help youth in need, whether it's sickness, mental health, or promoting music as a way to find a passion in life. So I think that's the human side to the show. Mm-hmm. But then there's the super fan side to the show where we're going to be playing our second album top to bottom.
People are losing their minds over this.
You
know that, right?
It's kind of crazy because we did it. We've only done it once.
I know.
Randomly in Australia, and it was really, really cool for us and the people that were there.
So why have you decided to do this? Why in particular this album?
Extra special, you know, that's something we've never done. We did an anniversary tour when our first album turned 15, I think. Yes, we did. So we've done that. So we'd never done it with the second album. We were on tour for other reasons at the time. We're like, okay, maybe we'll just keep that in our back pocket. So we did it earlier this year for fun, and it was amazing. So now we're like, hey, let's do that again this year. Like small venue, very, very intimate, but very unique experience for the Simple Plan fans.
I lived in Australia. How's the Australia crowd?
Oh, good.
Yes.
Australia is very similar to Canada in vibes.
It
just
is.
like in general. It's
Commonwealth country.
Yes, but it seems like culturally as well. And then there's a lot of delicious coffee over there, and I'm a big coffee fan.
You know, I've never heard anyone say those two sentences together, Australia and coffee, because
Really?
as someone who lived there, the number one complaint was people could not find good coffee. And Starbucks ended up closing in Australia because people weren't going there.
Okay,
So you ordered a flat white then?
But I've heard different.
Okay.
I've heard that Starbucks closed over there because there's no snobby already in their coffee culture. That Starbucks just didn't measure up. You know, so that's sort of and the abundance of choices in coffee there. I'm always very.
It is true, but when you
happy.
come back here or anywhere else, except for maybe the UK, and you order a flat white, they look at you with a blank stare.
That's true. That's true.
They're like, what is a flat white?
It's like a fancy cappuccino.
It's like
really.
a fancy cappuccino.
It's a ratio thing.
Did you have the famous Australian hamburger where they have the fried egg, the beetroot, and pineapple?
Oh no, that sounds horrible.
It does sound horrible, but surprisingly tasty, believe it or not.
Okay, I'm in next time.
If you ever go back.
I'll do it next time.
How do you guys choose the kind of community and charities you're going to donate your proceeds to every year? Like, how does that process work?
Well, at this point, we've been working with some of them for many, many years. So we could try to build programs with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not just like more money in their pile of what are we going to do with that this year. It's like, okay, well, it's different organizations. Like, let's have a Simple Plan fund where you're going to specifically buy music instruments this year with this to help your program, or there's one of them that has like sort of a rehabilitation room for parents that are supporting their kids that are going through something difficult.
Yeah.
So now parents have somewhere that if they're from, let's say, out of town, they can sleep there and they can be present for their kids that are getting treatment in a different city where they're from. So like there's all these little different things that we can do, but mostly the mission of the foundation is really youth in need and in sickness or in social issues.
And you get a lot of younger fans. I find that, and I had this conversation with Sean Desmond the other day, that his old school fans from the beginning days are now bringing their kids to the show, and he loves this experience. This is what might be happening to you guys because you've been around for over 25 years.
100%. It dates us. It does. It does make it.
You're a baby.
Along with the gray beard, it does make us feel a little bit older. But it's
a cute thing to see.
It's a beautiful thing to see because now our kids are of age where they get it.
Yeah.
You know, like 5 years ago, my daughter was just like, okay, dad's in a band. And now she's 11. She's like, oh, dad's in a band, you know.
Does she think you're cool? You're cool? A cool guy?
I think so. I think she still thinks I'm cool, you know, and proud of the fact. Because now, you know, she gets it. And I'm away a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so when we get to do fun band things together, she enjoys those.
Is the fam going to be at this event?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those things. It's so unique. Like you're probably, and I don't want to jinx it, and I don't want to urge people to come, but I do. You're probably never going to see the show again. You know? Like
wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, there's bands like Thrice that did full albums that I missed because I was on tour. There's bands like Jimmy Eat World that did full albums that I missed because I was on tour. And I'm like, man, I'm never going to see this again. So this is that for a lot of our fans, I'm hoping.
When you do the full album, do you do the whole album in a row or do you pepper it throughout the night? How does it work when you decide to do a whole album?
I think it's just a whole album. That's it. In a row. Yeah. And then probably after we'll just come back for the songs that are people enjoy that are not on that album. But I mean, there's songs on there that we just don't play. You know,
did you have to kind of rehearse and jog your memory?
Oh, yeah. Luckily, we did this show earlier this year. But for that show, like it was in May in Australia, man, we practiced. We really had to practice. There's a lot of songs that we hadn't played in over 10 years. So
it's okay to have cheat notes. We all do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is not
You're
like.
rolling going, okay, wait a minute. I got to remember the lyrics to this song.
We're not going to get graded at the end of the night either. We'll do fine. Everybody's going to have a good time.
You'll be absolutely fine. Well, listen, good luck. If you haven't got tickets for the show, everyone, please get them because this, as you said, is going to be a once in a lifetime chance
Yeah.
to see this, Sebastian. So we cannot thank you enough. We love you here in Montreal. We're proud that you're Montrealers for sure. And what a great cause. So happy holidays to you.
And to you, thanks very much.